Hello, my name is Kamara Pretlow and I attend Douglas Anderson School of Arts High School here in Jacksonville, Florida. One of my career goals is to graduate with a bachelor's degree in international business so I can become an operations manager for a world-renowned business. Something fun about me is that I have been learning about photography ever since sophomore year, and that's digital and film, and I know I can take that with me forever and ever, and it's very exciting to me. But something also happened during my sophomore year of high school. My brother was then 10 years old and he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and it kind of put all of our lives on a pause with my family of just my mom and my brother Kyle and my other brother Caden and I. After the first 6 months of being diagnosed was probably the hardest. Some doctors call it the honeymoon period, and that's when his pancreas can still produce insulin, but it's not enough insulin to regulate his blood sugars, which is needed to break down those sugars from whenever he eats anything with carbs or anything like that. For a while, I was kind of scared to go out at night because my mom would be working nights, and sometimes his blood sugar would drop low to the 40s or would range very high from the 300s, and those are red zones. And if he stays in those for too long, he can drop into a coma, or he just will not be very responsive, and it's very apparent. And I know that if anything would happen to him, I would kind of take fault in that, and I did not want anything happening to my brother. This change was not easy for any of us in my family, but personally I felt like I needed this change because I felt like I was a very selfish person beforehand. But after the diagnosis and just helping my brother and my mom, I just felt like I discovered what it meant to think about someone other than myself. And I learned how to push through my own stress and anxiety to give myself a bigger purpose in his life. Over the past year, I felt like I've become more of an empathetic person because of my brother, and watching him take on diabetes and just not letting him stop him is something that I feel proud to be able to see. But lastly, the challenge was hard in the beginning, but I know I had to be strong for my brother, and I think that's exactly what I did, and I know I played a big role. And I know hopefully down the road I would love to help others with type 1 diabetes and loved ones, because I know it can be hard and it can be very stressful, and not just on the person with type 1 diabetes but also the family. And I would love just to help anyone that goes through that because it is scary. Thank you for considering me for this scholarship, and I hope I would be able to see you at Florida Atlantic University.